Before anything else, I honestly need to apologize for how insanely delayed this review has been. I've been unbelievably busy this past few weeks with so much personal stuff stacking on top of each other non-stop. Every time I sat down to record or write this, something pulled me away. And to make it even worse, I'm not exaggerating when I say I had to redo this review 3 separate times. The file kept getting corrupted, audio missing, video glitching. It was like this review was cursed or something. At one point it felt like the universe was actively trying to prevent me from talking about Prey. But we finally made it, everything stable, and I can actually talk about this damn movie at last. Going into Prey, my expectations were honestly really low. First of all, it got dropped straight to Hulu, which is almost never a reassuring sign for a long-running franchise. Movies sent directly to streaming usually means the studio looked at the final product and thought, yeah, let's just quietly bury this one. On top of that, the last Prey movie before this was The Predator.
That is one big pile of shit.
And if you've seen my review of that catastrophe, you already know how much I absolutely despise that film. That thing is pure cinematic sewage. So with all that in mind, I walked into Prey expecting something mediocre at best and flat out embarrassing at worst. It felt like another please let this franchise die already moment waiting to happen. Instead, I was shocked, really shocked.
Nice.
Prey ended up being a huge surprise and a massive improvement over what this franchise has been suffering through. I'm not going to pretend it's on the level of the original.
Run! Go! Get to the chopper!
Because nothing ever will be. But man, compared to the last couple installments, this feels like the filmmakers actually cared. It feels grounded, atmospheric, respectful to the core idea of what makes a Prey story work. Tension, survival, skill, and a character you actually want to follow. It's not flawless by any means, but it's easily the most promising direction the series has taken in a very long time. A lot of what works here comes down to the filmmaking itself. Directing is consistently strong and surprisingly patient. It doesn't rush through scenes or try to overload everything with noise and chaos like some modern action movies do. The cinematography is genuinely beautiful. Wide shots of open landscapes, forests, and nature that look almost painterly. It gives the film a sense of scope and natural beauty you don't normally associate with Prey movies. Amber Mithondrol gives a fantastic performance, carrying the emotional weight and physical intensity overall without it ever feeling forced. The storyline is straightforward but executed with confidence. The Prey design is the best we've seen in a long time, and the overall use of practical effects makes everything feel real and tactical again. Even the quieter scenes have a sense of tension to them that the recent films completely forgot how to create. The characters are likable, the setting is fresh and unique for the franchise, and the Prey itself feels threatening again. Not a joke, not overly explained, not surrounded by ridiculous armament tech or studio-mandated nonsense, just a brutal, primal hunter doing what it does best. It's honestly such a relief to see the creature treated with actual respect again. There are still flaws though, and the biggest one for me comes down to the final battle. The whole build-up is absolutely fantastic, and conceptually, the finale is great. But when the fight hits its peak, the CGI becomes really noticeable, especially with the Prey itself and some of the movements. After how grounded and tactical the movie feels for most of its runtime, this section sticks out like a sore thumb. It's not awful to the point of ruining anything, but it does take you out of the moment a bit. And because the movie gets so much right before that, the shift is even more obvious. But honestly, even with that issue, Prey still ends up being a genuinely good movie. It's far from a masterpiece, and I don't think it reaches some of the heights that people hype it up to, but it's easily one of the strongest Prey films post-1987, and that alone is worth celebrating. It feels like the franchise finally found its footing again, even if it's just one step forward.
Hello, motherfucker.
So overall, I really like Prey. It's not perfect and it doesn't touch the greatness of the original, but it's a really fun, well-made, surprisingly respectful entry that breathes life back into this franchise after the Predator nearly killed it. For me, Prey gets a solid B. I'd love to hear what you think about Prey. Did it work for you? Did it miss the mark? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let's talk about that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye for now.